Delighted to introduce Innovation Lab. To the right, Dr. Florian Ullrich. He is business developer. And in the middle, it is André Bausch, who is working as the managing director for Dr. Jean Bausch GmbH. Today, they will share a bit about their projects and collaboration. So, Florian, the stage is
Yes.
yours.
All right. So let me start with sharing my screen, right? Okay, perfect. Yes, thank you, Christoph, for this kind introduction. It's a pleasure to be here at this first TechBlick event. Thank you for having me and also for the organization. I think it's a really great and will be a successful event. In my talk, I'm going to talk about high-speed production, high-volume production, and our lab-to-fab concept. And this will be exemplified with a medical product, which we have developed and which we are producing right now for our customer Bausch. And it's a pleasure that the managing director, André Bausch, is also here to fill the second part of this talk. And the first part will be given by me on the lab-to-fab concept. Now, as you may all know, and also as we have seen in the previous talks today, there have been a lot of great developments during the last years in the field of printed electronics, and they can relate to LEDs, solar cells, diodes, transistors, and also to all different kinds of sensors. And the solution which we have developed for Bausch is one of these great examples for a new solution, which is actually only able because of printed electronics due to the inherent features of foil sensors. And another great example of those developments is a material system which has been developed by Evonik and which allows to fully print rechargeable batteries. And the most important thing here about these rechargeable batteries is that they can be customized to the requirements of each specific application and then can directly be integrated into complex sensor systems during the printing process. Well, and with this rechargeable batteries, autonomously acting systems are enabled, which are, for example, relevant or even crucial for wearables like medical patches or also in the logistics as we have seen in previous talks. And it's my special pleasure today to announce that Evonik partners with InnovationLab to push this technology into the market, whereas the role of InnovationLab is to optimize the layout and the production process, and this is one of our current upscaling projects. Now, these are just two examples for developments which have reached market maturity or which are reaching market maturity. There are many more, and I think that you all would agree when I say that there is a real high need for high volume production of printed electronics. But before going deeper into the topic of roll-to-roll production, I'd like to spend some words on the great company I work with. So InnovationLab is a one-stop shop for printed electronics with a quite interesting shareholder structure, as we have, on the one hand, world-known companies like BASF, Heidelberg, and SAP, and on the other hand, also universities. And the task of InnovationLab is to merge these competences and to bring new products onto the market. InnovationLab itself has been founded in 2008, originally as an interdisciplinary research platform, and it has transformed over the time more and more into a company with a focus on bringing the latest science related to printed electronics into the market. And today we run a quite large site with offices, lab spaces. We have a 700 square meter clean room, and we do have a great variety of different state-of-the-art characterization equipment on the one hand, and then also different types of printing machines on the other hand, everything which you can imagine, as well as two industrial production sites. But still there's the question, how do we bring the latest science actually into the market? Well, the answer is with our lab-to-fab concept. This means that we usually start with an idea or a problem set, and our task is to find the best solution for our customer. And this includes conceptual design, feasibility study, also prototyping, and then we go all the way to the mass production of the individual product. And additionally, we also provide tailor-made conventional electronics for the readout and even the integration into IoT systems, as many customers don't just want to have a printed roll of plastics, but they want to have a complete and integrated solution. And this whole concept can be divided into three steps, where first R&D, second is pilot production, and third, the industrial production. Now, give me an example on how this works. Some years ago, a company came to us and they had a vision.